Welcome back to the Unfiltered Political Lens. Tonight, all eyes are on President Donald Trump as he faces one of the most critical foreign policy decisions of his presidency, whether to move forward with a peace agreement with Iran or return to military escalation in the Middle East. According to multiple reports out today, Trump says negotiators are getting closer to a possible deal with Tehran after weeks of back-channel diplomacy, regional pressure, and rising fears of a much larger war. But despite that progress, the situation remains extremely fragile. Trump reportedly met with top national security advisors while reviewing the latest draft proposal, and sources say a final decision could come as soon as this weekend. At the center of the negotiations is Iran's nuclear program, regional military activity, and the future security of the Straits of Hormuz, one of the most important oil shipping routes on Earth. The stakes couldn't be higher. If a deal is reached, it could lower tensions across the Middle East and stabilize global oil markets and avoid another major military conflict involving U.S. forces. But if talks collapse, Trump has made it clear military action remains on the table. And in recent remarks, he warned that if Iran refuses terms acceptable to the United States, consequences could be immediate and severe. This isn't just about diplomacy overseas. America could feel the impact here at home, too. Oil prices, inflation, gas prices, shipping lanes, and the broader economy are all tied to what happens next. If the Strait of Hormuz faces renewed disruption, energy prices could spike fast, affecting everything from fuel at the pump to groceries and transportation costs nationwide. Global markets are already reacting nervously to every headline coming out of Washington and Tehran. Supporters of Trump say this high-pressure negotiation using military strength as leverage to force a deal while avoiding full-scale war. The critics argue the region remains dangerously close to escalation and that one wrong move from either side could trigger a wider international crisis. Right now, the White House appears to be balancing diplomacy with military readiness, hoping peace wins while preparing in case it doesn't. The next 24 to 48 hours could be pivotal. Will President Trump secure a breakthrough agreement with Iran and claim a major geopolitical victory, or will negotiations fail and push the region back toward conflict? The world is waiting. We'll be watching every development. Stay with the Unfiltered Political Lens for continuing updates as the story unfolds. Peace.